Hey, producer Amy Iverson here, and I was pretty casual going about this Chat GPT recipe challenge because when it's time for me to make dinner, I'm just like tired and ready to do it. So this is what I told Chat GPT. So thinking about what was in my fridge and in my pantry, I knew I had a lot of fruit. So I told it I had bananas and clementines, pears, apples, I even have some pomegranates. And then also I knew for a protein that I had chicken. And then I went into my pantry and just listed some of the basic pantry items I had, including quinoa, all the basic baking supplies, and granola. And I was using the voice command feature on my phone, so after rattling off a long laundry list of ingredients for ChatGPT, and it was pretty heavy on the fruit, let's see what recipe it came up with for me to make for dinner.
And now for the big reveal, Chef Chat GPT offering up a recipe, and Studio 5 producer Amy Iverson tried it out. She joins me in the kitchen to walk us through her AI creation. This is fun. First of all, we laughed because Brett and Jeff are saying that they would starve at your house. You're healthy.
The other half of my pantry is chips. So.
You're healthy, very healthy. Okay, so what did it tell you to make?
So it was actually really basic. It said, hey, how about make a breakfast burrito with a side of fruit? And I was like, okay. And so I actually had to ask, I said, could you give me something a little more complicated?
Look at you challenging the tech.
And it did.
Did it?
It gave me something more complicated. But, so you can just give it little commands like that if you want a little something more than what
You're
it's
like,
offering.
I could have thought of that burrito fruit on the side by myself.
This was something I never would have thought of.
Where did it take you?
So this is a pomegranate stuffed chicken.
Oh.
With pear quinoa risotto.
What?
And a banana clementine chutney.
You made all of that?
I did. And we're gonna just make it real quick.
Okay, go.
It doesn't take a long time. Put your gloves on because we're handling raw chicken.
Okay.
So how often, are you a chicken stuffer? Do you do it very often?
I've never stuffed chicken at home, I don't think.
You're just going to cut like a 2 to 3 inch slice in here, and we're gonna stuff it with this mixture.
What's in there?
And what it is feta, pomegranate seeds, and chopped up nuts. I used walnuts, you could use almonds, but it's just a really great concoction when you think about that. So this is what's going to go inside of your chicken breast. All you need to do is shove it in there.
Do you say feta?
I say feta. What do you say?
Feta.
Feta.
What is it? Tomato. Yeah.
Okay. So
is that too much?
Yeah. So what I would suggest, because you have to close it, I just do like a couple inches.
Oh, a pocket.
And then make a pocket, okay?
Sorry.
It's okay.
I messed up.
No, because I'm gonna tell you why. So we're gonna fill this, right, with our stuffing. I mean, I'm gonna do it a little bit. And here's the trick to closing it, toothpicks.
Oh.
Okay, so all you do to close it, you're just gonna thread that through there. That's what keeps it closed as it cooks, or else everything will just fall out.
Okay.
Okay, so that's your trick, toothpicks.
You know, inevitably when I put on gloves, my face starts to itch. It's a reaction. And I'm doing this, and I'm doing this.
That's
anyway,
all right.
Fine.
While we're doing that, this is a glaze that's gonna happen. Okay, so we have pomegranate juice.
Okay, ooh.
And then we have, what else? We have honey. We have soy sauce. This is not gonna pour out like it should on TV.
Here, look, I haven't really touched.
Okay, you do it.
Yeah.
We have olive oil. And that's
I guess
really
I did kind of touch the chicken.
Soy sauce.
Everyone relax because we're cooking this.
And what's great is this is going to stir up, and it is going to be this yummy glaze that you pour over the chicken. So you're gonna put this chicken in the dish, right? And then you're gonna pour the glaze over it.
Okay.
Then for the pear risotto.
Keeps coming.
Do you like risotto?
I love risotto.
I do too.
Yeah.
Let me tell you my cheat. I don't make real risotto. I buy this. It's like the microwavable quinoa brown rice.
Yeah.
I microwave this for 90 seconds.
Okay.
So I just kind of skip the cooking the quinoa part.
Okay.
So then it's fast. You throw it in here.
Uh-huh.
As you're cooking, you pour the broth in.
Adding the liquid.
I was just kind of like, whatever. I was just adding as much broth as I felt.
I mean, I know you to be a confident woman. You have some kitchen chops about you.
So you do that, and then the pears. This is something I never would have thought to put in a risotto. I'm a savory sweet person, are you?
Yes.
Okay, so I loved this when it came out. It was just a little bit of the sweet pear in with the quinoa, and then this is the kicker, Parmesan. We're gonna put Parm in there, and so then when it's a cheesy risotto and it has that sweet pear in there, that's your bed that you're gonna lay your chicken on.
Amy, okay.
Finally, this is just a chutney. So chutney is just cooked fruit, right?
Yes.
And what we're using here, also honey. And this is a mixture, I mixed it up together. So this is honey and vinegar, apple cider vinegar.
Oh.
And you can throw a little ginger on there. As you cook this up, what's gonna happen is the water and the liquid, pardon me,
Yes.
evaporates a little bit. And it just kind of makes this beautiful chutney that you can put on top.
Oh
okay,
my gosh.
I'm gonna show you this finished product
I am
because
so impressed with you.
the glaze, you can see how it makes that chicken so yummy. The stuffed pomegranates inside.
There it is.
Delicious.
Yes.
The risotto, delicious. You don't need the chutney.
Okay, too much?
To me, it was too much fruit.
Okay.
Like the pomegranate stuffed inside the chicken was a great little addition. The chutney I felt was too much.
Okay. I love you, and I love that you did this for us, and I love that you pushed Chat GPT to make it harder. Give me a harder assignment, teacher.
Give me something a little more difficult, especially if you're having people over or you're trying to make something a little better.
Would you do this again? As in, I know you won't do a cooking segment again, but would you do the Chat GPT again?
Yes, because I do this with Google daily.
Do you?
Yes, I do. And so now if I can just use the voice assistant and ask Chat GPT, even better. I do have one more tip for you, though. Let's just turn that off.
Yeah, it's boiling.
I used colored toothpicks.
Oh.
And it turned my chicken blue. Don't use colored toothpicks.
Oh, no.
Okay, it's going to turn your chicken blue and it's not appetizing.
Oh,
I mean, you can pretend like you use blue cheese, but it just doesn't look appetizing.
That's a pro tip. Amy, you're the best. Thank you so much. This is the perfect kind of bow on the end of this week-long series, proving and showing how ChatGPT it's not always the evil enemy. It can be helpful in the kitchen, and we've shared and posted all of these recipes that have been generated this week for you on the Studio 5 website, so check it out there.